Hey, what's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to tell you the story of the one time that I became a bully in jail. And for those that have seen some of my other videos, you may have heard or known that I'm very fucking adamantly against bullying. So bullying is one of those things where, for the most part, the majority of the fights that I've been in my entire life have been my defending or intervening on behalf of somebody who's getting bullied. So you can imagine, I fucking hate bullies in general, and for me to tell you that I became one on this one day sounds crazy, but it actually happened. So I was, this was in the first probably year and a half, or probably the first year of me being away, and it was during that time, those were my more difficult times actually, because I still had a big question mark as to what my outcome was going to be, what my actual prison time was going to be. So at that time, all I had to work with as far as options was the maximum sentence that they could have hit me with, which was over 140 years, or the 30 years with a mandatory 85% before parole eligibility that they were offering me. So that was it. So, you could imagine, and I tell you this so you understand the mindset that I was in back then was a lot different than normal, because I was really fucked up and basically thinking to myself that, my life is done. So this is it, So the story was that I was having a really fucked up time for whatever reason. I was going through some shit. I don't remember if it was something happened in the streets with my girl or something, but I was under a lot of stress. And one of the things that bothers me always about jails and shit more than anything else is the fucking amount of stupidity around you. You know what I'm saying? Jail is a low fucking IQ kind of place where the dumbest shit is fucking spoken of all day long and repeated, and it's just fucking ridiculous if you hear some of these conversations. But to add to that is the fucking TV. So if you happen to be in a unit like I was in, where it's a maximum security unit, but there's one TV now for almost 50 people, they're fucking glued to that thing all the time. It's in a day room, in like a center thing. There's cells all around it on one floor and cells all around it on top. They're sitting there all day parked, and they're listening to this fucking TV. They're fighting over this shit all the time. People are breaking it, pulling the cord, all kinds of drama over this. And the shit they watch is fucking ridiculous. They watch like daytime, Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, like, all I heard all day long is you are not the father, you are the father, like fucking dumb shit. Or is it a man or is it a woman? And they all get excited about it, and I don't appreciate that shit. So for whatever reason, again, or a combination of reasons, I was fucking furious this day. I came out early in the morning and they were blasting some stupid shit. I was trying to have a conversation and I just fucking lost it. I don't even watch the TV, so it's not my place usually to even give a fuck. I just want it to be, kept reasonable as far as volume. So I fucking flipped out, went in front of the TV, and changed the channel to the one channel that they never watch, Channel 13, PBS, the educational channel, right? I put that on, and I said, you motherfuckers sit here every fucking day blasting this dumb shit, lowering your fucking IQ even further than it already is. Today, you guys are going to listen to fucking PBS and learn some shit. Today, all day long, this TV is going to stay on this fucking channel. And to the fucking person who touches it, I'm going to fucking stab the shit out of you. I'm going to fucking make you bleed, motherfucker, and stomp your ass into the fucking ground. So, go ahead. Anybody want to fucking change the station? Go ahead. And I turned around and walked away, walked to my cell, and as I looked back, the majority of the people who were there stood up and fucking went to their cells. They're done. They're not even trying to watch this thing. They'd rather not watch the television than watch PBS. So this wasn't a really cool thing for me to do. Again, that's why I say it was some bully shit. I took advantage of the fact that people were afraid of me and I had status and I had backing, but nevertheless, I did it because I was just so fucking infuriated that day after day after day, the same fucking dumb shit over and over and over. I feel like I'm a fucking alien here. Like I'm just dying for a fucking intelligent conversation. So that's the reason I did it. You know, I was just fucking pissed. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to make a point out of this shit today. And once I said that, you know, once I fucking made that little speech in front of everybody, went to my cell, I had no choice now. You know, I had no choice but to fucking ensure that all that day until lock-in, nobody fucking touched that TV. And I did. You know, so I usually don't eat the county jail food, but when, you know, I come out in between meals and stuff and see what's happening, and all day long they respected it and left that on Channel 13. You know, and again, it's a funny story looking back now, but it's not funny the state of mind I was in. And you could only imagine that for me to be able to get this off with fucking almost 50 other dudes in a place where I'm not even from this fucking place. You know, you could only imagine how fucking crazy I actually was that these people did not change that television, because they take that shit real serious. Real serious. They stab each other over it. They fucking kill each other over it. And for whatever reason, luckily for me, on that day, I opened my big mouth, and I was very fortunate that nobody defied it, because I would have no choice but to fucking back up what I said. So I thought you guys would like this and find this story funny at least. And I'll keep on continuing with these stories, guys. And for those that don't know, you know, the reason I tell you these jail stories is not ever to boast or, you know, make light of that time, but rather to discourage you guys in making those kind of mistakes that I made or others that could lead you to those kind of places. That's the real reason and motivation for me sharing this shit, is because I want you guys to understand how fucked up it is and what dark times, you know, being incarcerated really, really were for me. They were really, really fucked up times, and they still have a lasting effect. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.